got something to say. Unregulated flow like a tsunami upon a wave in a rain, strapped for war. Close quarters and closed doors. Get the gist, I get just cause this causes a ruckus. My volcanic lava flow just erupted. Cause I get a kick out of kicking your ass for I ask you to kick the bucket. Hunger for answers. Here's the sound of my stomach rumbling. That's food for thought, eat it up. I got enough of my plates, come again. You wanna step, well step up. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. If ever you get close to my level, I'll still level you. Cause I'm never afraid to be afraid. That's what separates us apart. You want mass appeal, but this is a battlefield winning over your heart. I told you once before, for 4 days I was bored. Digging deeper into my emptiness till I couldn't take it no more. Now pushing past it, never looking backwards, opening up to open doors. Helping those who can't afford and are forced to eat on the floor. As y'all internet lovers. Fuck, I forgot it. That was so good.
What music are you listening to right now?
The music I'm listening to now, it actually tends to be a lot of jazz. It tends to be a lot of jazz, and it tends to be a lot of like very traditional R&B, soulful, gospel sort of music. Cause I mean that's just kind of what I'm focused on right now. So like Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone, like Bill Evans, Keith Jarrett, some of the new guys. Robert Glasper is like my hero pretty much. So he's pretty much like a jazz artist that's really into hip hop as well. So he sort of connected that in some really crazy, interesting ways. And so that's more of the lines what I'm going for. So I listen to a lot of him as well. And then like when I'm actually trying to get inspired and influenced to make hip hop music, I usually don't listen to hip hop music, which sounds kind of weird, but it's sort of like, you know, I know what the product is gonna be. It's gonna be like a hip hop song, and so I don't feel the need to like listen to hip hop music to make that music, if that makes sense. The summer before this one, I worked with actually a Whitman alum, Aisha Fukushima, and she does this organization called Raptivism, and it's pretty much a organization that like tries to promote activism, social awareness, social justice, that kind of thing, through hip hop, and it does it in different ways of where she goes and like she gives lectures in high schools, or she does workshops for different schools or programs or stuff like that, and then she like went across the globe and made this entire album of hip hop artists that were also activists throughout the world and made an entire album. So it's like one cohesive thing. It's really cool. And I was her intern, and so that summer was like incredible just to like meet her and like be side by side working with her in a lot of areas, and she taught me a lot about, you know, the social justice side of things, and like how she is able to I don't know, promote her music at the same time as like helping the community in a lot of ways. And so that was a very like interesting and like powerful summer in a lot of ways. And then this past summer, I was just down in LA with one of my homeboys from high school in UCLA, and I had an internship with a producer down there who works at a small record label, and then we were pretty much just making music. So and it was really cool to meet him because he knows a lot about the music industry side of things and sort of like the business aspects, and so learning that part, which is like 90% of it when you're like trying to go into it, was very helpful and beneficial for me to learn that side of the music industry side. So yeah, it was helpful, and we made dope music, which is coming out soon.
More on that later. So could you walk us through how you kind of make a song, make a KD classic?
Well, you know, I just kind of think of something and it appears, and then it's just a song, and then I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I like, honestly, I could tell you, it always like ends up being a different way, but how it tends to work is I focus on the music side of like what I want it to sound orally, and so I really focus on that aspect first and like production side of the music, and then while I'm doing that, I'm always thinking of like different topics that I want to write about, just in general. It doesn't have to do with like what I'm making, and so I have all these things, and then during my entire day, I like think of things and I write down. So I have this entire notebook filled with just like one-liners that mean like different things, and just pages, and also like an internet like notebook stuff. So I just like make a whole bunch of productions, musical productions, and then sort of grab or look at the list and see which ones like connect and you know how that works out, and then like write about it, and then revise, you know, and then spend the rest of the time in here trying to make it sound like a song.
So would you rather have free pizza for life or meet Kendrick Lamar one time?
I honestly might go with free pizza. Cause you said, well, first of all, you said once.
Yeah,
And-
you meet him once. But like you'd have like an extended conversation. Like you guys would like be kind of friends by the end.
Oh!
You might get like his phone number or something.
Yeah, you could be friends.
I could be friends with Kendrick Lamar. I mean, here's the ordeal. I know when I get out of college, I ain't got no money to pay for food, and if I just get free pizza every day, that'd be kind of chill. One thing I gotta worry about, you know, because food is expensive. But on the other side, I do feel, I want to meet Kendrick Lamar and get that phone number. Damn, there's something wrong with my brain. I'm lame. Who knows? I might be insane. I'm just coming at you with the cranium, blasting your brainium. Oh, it's KD with the protein. You already know me that I'm so clean. It's KD, it might be crazy. I might be making babies with Jay-Z. What? That'd be weird. Maybe Beyonce flip it up and have a baby with Kanye. Ooh, that'd be too weird. Yo, you dirty. You already know that you heard me. I'm just so quirky, you know. You jerking me. I'm like,
It might happen once a year. Too much fear resides in me. Silence is the most violent of sounds. No one can unconvince me, but here we are, and here's the scars that connect us like the constellation of the stars. We are all alone, isolated, until you stand back and look at the night sky and if I have one thing to say, yes, sometimes we feel invisible and think we're fading away. You're not the only one, so you don't gotta be ashamed.